Pilates, a fitness phenomenon that's been around since the early 1900s, but still many people don't know much about the benefits it has to offer. Me, for example. I mean, what exactly are those strange-looking machines used for? Earlier, I visited with Catherine and Kimberly Korp, owners of Pilates on Fifth, who explained how Pilates helps them stay in shape. Can you tell me the difference between Pilates and yoga, which is what I have been doing?
Absolutely. Right. Well, Pilates is more, if you had to say one or the other, more about control, and yoga is a little more about release. Now, of course, both disciplines have elements of both, but if you had to water it down and say which one is which, Pilates is a little more center-focused. Really focusing on the core. Right, and yoga is a little more about releasing and stretching. And of course, again, both have elements of both.
So if I wanted to tighten my core, you're saying it's better to do a Pilates?
Initially, possibly. I mean, of course, as you progress in yoga, there are very core strengthening moves as well. But for the beginner, Pilates is definitely probably the way to go.
So show me what this scary machine does.
Okay, so do you have a particular area of the body you want to focus on first?
What woman doesn't want to focus on her butt and her abdomen?
Okay.
Come on, that's
So let's start with roll down. Let's start with roll
Okay.
down. So I'll let you take her through it. I'll just slide off. Okay. So you're going to sit and put your feet right up against these little.
Okay, so I go from
here.
resting to like
Yes. And then you're going to hold this bar just to the outside.
straight legged or bent.
If you can straighten your legs all the way, yep. And if because you're still sitting right on your sit bones, and so actually open your hands a little bit. And
to the end, okay.
Yeah, press the bar down slightly, just and imagine your neck as long as possible. Now from here, roll down one vertebra.
I have no strength in my arms.
You don't have to worry about that.
Oh my gosh.
Now from here, roll down one vertebra at a time. It's like you're laying a string of pearls down on your bureau, and you're flattening your abs as much as you can as you roll down. Beautiful. So your feet will separate a little bit.
Go away from the poles. That's fine.
And all the way down with little straight arms. Now from here, just bend the elbows once.
Easier said than done.
All the way to the chest. Good. And then straighten. And now this time, peel your spine off the mat one vertebra at a time, flattening as you go. Think almost like you're curling over a big beach ball.
Oh, yes. Visuals always work.
Yes. And then just nice and tall to finish.
Sorry.
Good. And then one more time.
What do you do with these suckers?
Well, there's a lot of hanging
I think
exercises.
there's something to do with that.
Do you want to hang?
All right.
Okay.
Here's
One little foot.
And then I'll get the other foot.
Perfect. Okay, now you can flex your feet, so roll up, and then keep your knees nice and straight for the first one because your hamstrings might cramp. There you go. And now roll down. Think of rolling through here. Now just let yourself hang for a second. You feel the little traction in the lumbar spine.
I feel I want to get off.
And then, do you want to curl up one more time?
All right.
Okay, curl up. And yes, beautiful. And bend your knees if you want. Beautiful. And reach the legs straight. Roll down. Catherine is going to slip that. I'm going to take this little foot out.
I don't think you need any sunburn after you do that. Okay, so this is a reformer.
Yes,
and the difference is it's got a sliding dolly on it.
Right.
Okay.
And you're going to lie back, and your head will be here, and your
Oh,
shoulders
I was
will be
wondering. I
against
was
his
like, my
rest.
waist is not going to fit there, no matter how skinny you are.
And then slide down, and you'll start with your feet, up on the bar.
Okay.
Yes, perfect.
Okay.
And then you just get yourself comfortable.
And now what?
Well, first of all, you have really nice head and neck placement, so we don't need to lift this.
Right.
That's the first thing we check for. But you, of course, what a surprise, you have good posture. Okay. Oh, I got this stuck. Here we go.
Any suggestions for which muscle groups to work
Well, that's
out?
one thing that this reformer really does. It's all about balance. So you're always working the muscle that you're targeting, but you're also working the smaller non-vanity muscles. So you get to work the vanity muscles.
What's the vanity muscle? This I got to hear.
Well, your vanity muscles are the ones that you see, like the. Go ahead and press out a little bit.
Yeah.
We're going to put your feet in these.
Of course you
so
are.
So your pecs, your and your biceps, your triceps, your quads, you see those. But there are all these little muscles in your abdomen and in your spine that are working all the time to support you. And those are often not targeted because you can't see them. So just bend your knees and bring your legs in, and now press your legs out to the high diagonal and point your feet at the end. And bend in, and pressing
I think I want one of these in my office.
Good. Just bring your bottom rib down. Yes. It's almost like you're wearing a corset. Not that we all know what that feels like in this day and age, but you can imagine.
I do.
Straighten. Yes.
Okay.
So what you want to make sure you do is straighten your legs fully every time because you're straightening against resistance and you're not locking into the joint. So it's okay to straighten your knee fully because you want to target the vastus medialis, which is one of your quadricep muscles. It's only strengthened in the last degrees of extension, so people who never straighten their knee will always end up with a weak muscle there.
Right. What about this one out here? I see a lot of women, this
bulge
starts,
and we actually want the inside one to be a little bit stronger than the outside one.
Yeah,
and that's, for the ACL
Again, the
tears.
vanity muscles.
Yes,
the
and
ones you see.
Yes, beautiful. Perfect.
Okay. So the reformer and the Cadillac.
Absolutely.
Just
And
bend
how
this little
many,
leg.
how many different exercises can you do on this?
Oh, this one has about 200.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has so many and you can work every body part as well. It's a complete workout. It is very fluid and fun.
That is a workout. Thank you guys. This has
You're
been
very
most
welcome.
enlightening, I have to say. I've never been a Pilates fan, but you changed my mind.
Oh, yay.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
That was such a fun and strenuous workout. Thank you, Catherine and Kimberly of Pilates on 5th.